first got some updates on NCT member DOYOUNG's solo concert. Please fill us in.
Right. Yes, DOYOUNG is adding to his solo concerts after receiving an explosive response from the fans. The 2025 DOYOUNG concert, scheduled to be held at Jamsil Indoor Stadium in Seoul on June 14th and 15th, sold out both days just with fan club pre-sales. So the artist has decided to add another show on June 13th. The tickets for it will be available on May 12th for fan club pre-sales and May 13th for general sales. Since DOYOUNG's first solo concert at Kyung University Peace Hall in Seoul last year, he has been expanding the scale of his concerts every time. Meanwhile, DOYOUNG is set to release his second solo album on June 9th.
Well, one more chance for DOYOUNG fans to get their hands on these tickets. And for our next story, we're going to stay on the note of music. But as we hinted, it's about rock music. So we have a rock festival coming up.
That is correct. We are talking about the In천펜타포트락페스티벌 Rock Festival. It has revealed the first names on this year's lineup that features a blend of legendary acts and rising stars from around the globe. First, the iconic Britpop band Pulp, the headlining the festival, and it's actually Pulp's first ever concert in Korea. The band that was formed in 1978 rose to prominence in the 90s with their hit songs like Babies and Common People, and they recently announced the release of their new album titled More in June, a first release in 24 years. Some Korean artists featured in the lineup are singer-songwriter Jang Ki-han, vocalist Song So-hee, and the band Hyeogu, who will actually team up with Taiwanese indie band Sunset Rollercoaster. The 2025 In천펜타포트락페스티벌 Rock Festival will be held from August 1st to 3rd at Songdo Moonlight Festival Park in Incheon. And this year, the festival celebrates its 20th year anniversary. So about 60 domestic and international artists are expected to perform.
Looking forward to all of those stages, but it's especially very interesting to see Song So-hee in the lineup because we've been knowing her as a traditional folk singer here in Korea, but now she has turned into a contemporary music singer-songwriter. She kind of created her own genre. So very looking forward to that festival. Now, last but not least, we're going to move on to Netflix. It's always great to talk about Korean series being released on Netflix, but this time we're actually going to talk about a first. Why is that?
Right. Well, the first Korean original animated film on Netflix, Lost in Starlight, is set to be released on May 30th. The film, taking place in Seoul in the year 2050, depicts a romance between astronaut Nan-young, who dreams of Mars exploration, and Jae, who has put aside his dream of becoming a magician. It's the work of the director Han Ji-won, who rose to prominence in the Korean animation scene as a pioneer after winning the Grand Award at the Seoul Indie Annie Fest with her debut work Kopi Ruak. Actors Kim Tae-ri and Hong Kyung lend their voices to Nan-young and Jae respectively. And if you do want to catch this Korea's first ever original animated film on Netflix, make sure to check it out on May 30th.
Excited to see that. I mean, it's the first time that we're seeing a K-animation, original K-animation on Netflix. But Korean animation movies have already proven to be big abroad, such as The King of Kings, for instance, being really big in the US and other places. So I'm really excited to see this happening on Netflix now. Well, thank you very much, Bella, for those updates, and stick around.
Will do.